Hey everybody, it's been quite a while since I've made anything a Universe RPG Remastered on the video. This is totally unscripted, so if it sounds unprofessional, that is my bad, but in other news, the game is making its third and grand finale. Yes, another revamp, but in this case, instead of being some slop, like it was beforehand, this time, as you can see, this is around a 50,000 to 100,000 stud map that I have created over the span of the last 3 months. Initially, this was created for a completely different game. However, it never got used in the end. So, in this case, yeah, only me. I made this all by myself. Not to flex or anything, but pretty much this is what the new game will be centered around. There's new areas like this, old areas of the volcano where Misfortune will probably be. God, I honestly forgot a lot of the names. So the ruins. The ruins are now here. We got this new ocean area where the Oceanic Temple will be. We got a lot of interactive events that can happen, especially to do with the sea. Got some new other small events that could happen. Raid bosses that could happen around here. Secrets. Now this, for example, the main reason why this took so long in the end to make is just because of the terrain. Like, making the terrain was the main issue. Oh yeah, these camps will also be scattered around the maps. There'll be a bunch of bandit camps you could fight. So don't worry, they're not just going to be in one specific area. These will be put around the entire map for everybody to fight. So grinding shouldn't be an issue if, like, everybody's in one spot. You can go to a different spot. Enemies are very similar. Ignore this stuff. This is all testing stuff. And some areas will just be, like, lore-wise, like these. These will be spammed around the map as well. Technically not completed, but terrain-wise, it is completed. So testing can happen very soon for this. Like, for example, this isn't completed yet. However, terrain and overall map-wise, it is completed. We've got this area. Again, it's also not fully completed. This will lead to the Skylands. However, for now, it's just this terrain. The teleporting areas, where you teleport to areas, will be tested soon after I create them. I'll show you the progress of what I'm currently working on. But the main reason why this took a lot longer than anticipated is just simply because of the terrain. At this area alone, this is the heavily forested area. Some areas are not as deeply forested as this, which is on purpose, because this would have taken 10 times as long. But it's heavily forested because it does lead to a specific area, like down here, for example. There's also the larger ruins area, which will have some deep lore tied to it. Oh, some trees just stuck in there. And then we've got the towns, obviously, where you can explore. Yeah, some trees might be floating like this. That will be fixed once testers will look around and just explore the map. We got some more lore-based items and stuff around the map. Like, again, this part is pretty empty because it's not heavily forested. We've got new areas like this. Oh, this is the revamp of the Dark Forest, which is in the old game. This is the names are currently undecided. That's the volcano I'm working on. But the names for areas is currently undecided right now. But this is the Tree of Life area. Again, not heavily forested. This will be where new enemies will be, which will be decided once creating them. Currently, map-wise, is just what I'm focusing on right now. But yeah, all of this is done. There are barriers, like these things you see right here are barriers. You will not be able to explore over here, unfortunately. It is simply just cosmetic. The game is complete. You can explore wherever you want. Enemies will have a level requirement, though, so you can explore any area. And once you've explored that certain area, you will have a free traversal item, which then you can teleport to said area or near said area and then walk towards it afterwards. So, for example, if you want to head to the ruins here, it might be a spawn, and if you use a traversal item, it might spawn you right here, and you just walk over towards it, like so. Yeah, the ruins right here. We've got this area right here as well. I'm not going to go in depth because I do want players to just simply explore the area. But this has taken quite a while, especially single-handedly making every bit of this. It's the desert as well. And you will spawn initially in here. This will be the initial spawn point where you will be. And there will be some people you could talk to. These guys are not finalized, don't worry. We all have secrets like exterminate over here. People know, you know. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoy the remade planet. Instead of being a universe, this will just simply be a planet instead. We're going to decrease the scale of that simply because, you know, if you go and teleport to teleport, it doesn't seem like you're traversing a universe so much. So instead, this will be a planet. So you can traverse the planet itself. Oh yeah, that guy's back as well. We could have a quick look at the cave. It's really high up. Let's bring it down a little bit. I think I accidentally moved it. There we go. Yeah, the map is absolutely massive. I am scrolling really fast. The way to get to the cave is through the snow area. And fully remade. It does use stuff from other games as well, obviously, because it would be a waste to not use stuff from other games, because they will never be played again. So I have reused certain things. We have the Tower of Infinity right here, and the main final thing needs to be made is Traversal Kingdom. This castle is a work in progress. It was an old castle for the first official revamp of the game, if people remember that. But never got used in the end, but it's going to get remade. But, oh yeah, I'll show you the inside volcano area I'm working on. Nowhere near complete, still massive work in progress. But, you know, the scale of this map is absolutely gigantic. Making details for certain areas was hard, simply because of the lack of ideas for a 100,000 stun map. Yeah, heavy work in progress for the inside. This place is massive, by the way. If you want to get a scale on let me just duplicate this fella. If you guys want to get a scale on how massive the map is, I will put the dummy around. Let's put him on a flat bit right here. Okay, so you see him, and then slightly just start beginning to scroll out, and he is gone already. Mind you, we have barely zoned out, so if we fully zone out, yeah, it takes a couple seconds to actually just fully get an overview of how big this place is. But yeah, this is just a quick little video on the current state of the game, and if it was ever coming back. This answers your question. Yes, it is coming back. Sorry for the delay. Well, first of all, this took months to make. Second of all, it's just a lack of motivation. I didn't really have motivation, but now I'm back, and I do understand this probably won't get as popular as before. However, if it does, then that's amazing. Mainly just a passion project, and I've put most of my passion into this. Give me a second, my cat is... I'm gonna cut that. But yeah, no, this is just the current scale of the new map and what it'll entail. There'll be plenty of enemies to fight. It won't be tedious to go to each area. There will be a climbing system hopefully implemented. Otherwise, I will just make it easier to just traverse the map if that doesn't get implemented. But yeah, no, this is a quick little video, although it's 10 minutes long. But yes, the game is coming back. Universe 2 is going to be remade. Or, well, Universe 2, you guys know as Universe 2. It'll be named as the Galaxy instead. You guys know it's Universe 2. But it will be remade. Just trying to molest everything. Trying to like make it less expansive for the first few areas. And then afterwards it'll be more expansive. Although it already is expansive in terms of the map. Universe 2 is going to get a full redone as well. Which might take a few months as well. But hopefully when the game releases, the second area, Universe 2, which will be a galaxy instead, will hopefully be half done by then. Because I will not stop working on maps. It'll still be worked on. But enough of my ranting. If it's answered any of your questions, I'm glad. If you have any more questions, comment down below. And yeah, I will see you guys very shortly. The game should come out hopefully the next following months. Simply just gotta... The scripting just needs to be done. And then I can actually start making the NPCs, mobs, weapons, and etc. So yeah, hopefully you guys are excited as much as I am, because I am so glad that it's coming back. And hopefully I can bring back nostalgic times to you guys. So yeah, this has been Jake, and I will see you later. Bye bye everybody.